Tyson, tell me a little bit about yourself, mate.
Plumber, play footy.
Yep.
There's not too much more to me, to be honest. Work all day and then
Works.
train every couple of hours and play footy on a weekend.
Yep, yep.
That's
What's
about it, to be
the
honest.
home situation like? Family?
Yeah, got a young daughter. She's one, a bit over one, and a
Yep,
fiance. So
yep.
loving life at the moment. So it's
Yeah,
good.
busy in all fronts, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So get
yeah,
home and getting yelled at. Go to work and get yelled at as well. So
yeah, yeah, mate. Myself as well, mate. Myself included.
yeah.
How did you first hear about our coaching services?
Just scrolling through Instagram.
Yep.
Had a look, and to be honest, I wasn't really that. I didn't have enough energy going to work. I didn't feel motivated at all,
Hmm.
um, and just thought, why not give it a crack?
Hmm.
Get out of my comfort zone for a bit, to be honest. So, yeah,
Yeah, definitely,
best
man.
thing I did.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. That's cool. I guess you pretty much nailed it on the head in regards to low on energy and stuff. But was there anything else you were struggling with before you started working with myself?
Playing footy, I noticed I was a bit behind the eight ball
Hmm.
with power.
Hmm.
Um, pretty much just like lacking fitness. To be honest, like sometimes you run into tackles, and usually you would be powerful enough to throw them off or get
Hmm.
out of it, but it just seemed as it was lacking that. So
Yeah,
just disappointed. I was disappointed to where I got to be honest. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, definitely. No, and that's always like, especially too, because footy is such a big part of your life and lifestyle. It's
yeah,
important that you're staying on top and you're playing well and you're feeling good because there's nothing worse than when you go out on the footy field, and this is from experience, and you feel
yeah,
like you're not in the right place, or you feel like you're behind the eight ball, or Johnny next to you, or someone that's on the bench
yeah,
that could take your spot is
yeah,
creeping up, and it puts a lot of pressure and makes the whole
yeah.
the whole experience of playing the sport, which you do for fun, not fun anymore. So
And to be honest, it got to that stage where it wasn't because I was behind the eight ball. I was
yeah,
trying to keep up with everyone
yeah,
and struggled. To be honest,
mm,
I wasn't having fun. I was too busy worrying about keeping me position and
yeah.
everything else. So
Yeah, no, it does.
yeah,
It does make it not fun. Yeah, which is not good at all. Yeah,
yeah.
so I guess the big thing, like obviously with all the stuff that you had before, what was the kind of moment that you're like, okay, it's time to I need to get a coach to help me out with my food, my training, my stuff
Yeah,
behind the scenes, so I can then play, and just go to work and just feel better overall. What was the kind of final
yeah.
decision or the moment?
I'd get home out of an arvo and not have enough energy
Hmm.
to pretty much hang out with my daughter. Like you just
Hmm.
feel like going to have a sleep, and um, even going to work, you
Hmm.
just like you'd get to 9 o'clock and you're already yawning, and
Mm,
it's just that's
mm.
about it really.
Yeah, that was
And
the kind of.
obviously looking in the mirror too, you look at
Mm.
yourself and go, oh, geez, you put on a little bit of weight, a bit
Yeah,
of
bit of
looking a
dad
bit
punch,
chunky.
mate.
Dad bod coming out. So yeah, that was a big one too. I think.
Yeah,
Obviously, you get a lot more relaxed after having a kid.
yeah,
I'll have this. I'll eat this. It'll be
yeah.
right. I'll burn it off tomorrow, and then
Mm,
tomorrow comes and you just do the same thing. So
yeah,
um,
yeah,
yeah, those two are the main ones for sure.
yeah, yeah. Cool.
That's
And that's good that you recognise that, because I know so many people that I talk to on a daily basis that like they have zero awareness about that
yeah,
stuff. Like they don't like it's like, yeah, you have a conversation with you like, oh yeah, like how's this and that going? They're like, oh, I've never thought about that. Like, oh yeah, I am. I'm in this like same like cycle, and they've just got no awareness
yeah,
of it. So it's I think it's more common than people think. Like
yeah,
in
for sure.
general life, especially too, like you said, once you start getting busy and you got a family, a partner, kids, work,
Yeah,
uh, sports and stuff. It does. Like your schedule's full, man. Like it's
yeah,
pretty full. So it's like, where do I find the time or, to fit that in? And that's what we kind
yeah,
of come in and do for you and make that work. So no, that's good, man. I guess this leads into our next question as well. Is what do you feel as though your experience was like throughout that whole process from point A to point B. So starting with us, and then obviously
Yep.
finishing up with us not long ago.
I felt the first week and a half to 2 weeks, because we did cut back. Honestly, I'd say a quarter of the food I was eating,
Mm,
we cut back from near a quarter of the food to half. That I struggled for the first week because I
mm,
felt hungry,
mm,
but then once your body sort of gets used to it, I
mm,
think after that, from week 2 to week 3 onwards, everything just started flowing and felt
mm,
really good, to be honest.
mm,
The gym, I'd like, obviously the first week or two you're motivated, which keeps you high energy in the gym, but
mm,
eating less, like obviously you're not pushing out as much
mm,
um, power, I suppose. But after that, yeah, ended up feeling really strong.
mm,
A lot of energy actually.
mm.
Considering you wouldn't think cutting back food would give you
Yeah,
less energy.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was pretty much about it. Like heaps, so much more alert too. I think at
Mm,
work, yeah, more switched on,
mm,
making decisions that matter,
mm.
making them properly. So yeah,
Yeah, that's good. And do you feel as though too, like it brought some pretty big light to like eating habits and training habits and stuff that you had in place that you didn't realize you kind of had in place before
yeah,
joining the program? Like it brings light to holy shit, like I was eating so much more food than I actually
yeah,
needed,
yeah,
in a sense like that. And then obviously we do it in a way that we don't restrict you too much. Like the goal is to
yes,
essentially allow you to have some freedom while also learning the process. So obviously, once you finish up, you can keep your results and
yeah,
keep the body of your dreams, as they say. For a longer period than after just the 16 weeks with us, and then
yeah,
going back on the eight ball. So yeah, man. Do you feel as though that was definitely something that brought light to the situation?
yeah, absolutely. Everyone, my take on like calorie deficit and whatnot was
Mm-hmm.
dead set eating fuck all and
Mm.
eating greens and chicken and rice
Yeah,
and
yeah,
hating yourself,
yeah,
and training hard. But nah, in your pro, like, got to have chocolate. I mean, it was not as much chocolate as
yeah,
everyone would like, but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah,
just something to change it up a bit.
yeah.
It just wasn't boring.
Mm,
Wasn't boring at all. It was dead set. It might take you 10, 15 minutes extra each day, or
mhm,
let's say an hour on a Sunday if you do a meal prep, but it's so worth it
mm, yeah,
in
definitely.
regards to let's drive 10 minutes and go get KFC and then feels good going in, but that's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it comes out from doesn't matter
Yeah.
if it's from all ends.
Yeah.
It feels awful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
no, that's good, man. That's cool. I guess the next thing this leads into obviously some habit change and stuff we saw through that. But what were some of the results you saw since joining? So weight loss, muscle gain, body changes.
Yeah.
Energy we spoke about was a big one. Clothes fitting differently, confidence. What was some of the big ones that you saw in that process in our
Yeah.
program?
So the first, I'd say 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
as I said, getting used to the calorie deficit,
Mm-hmm.
I lost a couple kilos.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then after I'd say 5 to 6 weeks, I started gaining kilos. And
Mm-hmm.
after the 16-week mark where we got to,
Mm-hmm.
like I gained 2 to 3 kilos in mass. Like I
Mm-hmm.
felt leaner, stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I was lifting heavier weights than really ever lifted, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Yeah.
And that's with being lighter and skinnier than I've ever been, really.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was really impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you did well. You had a really good transformation, and especially to the muscle mass was probably the big one that we
Yeah,
saw an improvement. Was like if you have a look at your before and after photos, like how skinny you were in the like
yeah,
you were heavy but you were skinny. It was a really
yeah,
weird like
yeah,
yeah, it was really weird. Like you were
yeah,
so like heavy but skinny, and then by the end you were lighter but bigger. It
yeah.
was so it was a very
Bit
bizarre
more
kind of
defined.
transformation photo.
I
Yeah.
felt, yeah, a bit more defined as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like I don't have a big chest, to be honest. Looking in the mirror, all
Yeah,
big, it's good.
yeah. No, it's always a good feeling.
Real good.
No, you did well, definitely. I guess we'll go into the next thing. If what would be some advice you would give someone starting out? So someone that was in the same position as you, um, starting out. What would be some advice you would give them from yourself now? So that could be things about like food, things about training. What would be the biggest piece of advice you could give yourself at day one to kind of where you are now?
Oh, Ben, I reckon if you're feeling like you're not 100% in everything,
Hmm.
if you're, let's say you have a family, if you're getting home and you feel like, oh, I just want to lay down and
Hmm.
just recover from work,
Hmm.
like, really should be getting home and being like, right, let's go do something.
Mm.
You should still have enough energy to get home. I mean, mind you, depending how physical your job is too,
Yeah,
but
definitely,
um,
definitely.
like if you're in the same boat as me where you're lacking energy going to work, you're not making the right decisions that you feel are right, but in the company not making the best decisions.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think that would be the best advice. Just have a
Hmm.
crack. And
Yeah.
it's like honestly, it's 16 weeks. Like what's 16 weeks in a year trying to better yourself gonna like
Mm.
it's not that much time.
No, it's not. It's not really, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
no, it's
sure.
awesome. Especially with some of the like the results like yourself, but the results you can get in 16 weeks is
Yeah,
pretty crazy. Like, and even less, like even the results you'll get in 8 weeks, let alone
absolutely.
fulfilling the 16 weeks is yeah, complete. Like you're a completely different person from week one to week eight, and then from week eight to week 16. It's like
Yeah,
yeah, big
absolutely.
changes, definitely.
And you like after 8 weeks, you start creating good habits. I feel as
Mm.
well. Waking up, like also going to the gym of a morning. You wake
Mm.
up, go to the gym, um, creating that good habit of getting ready for the day. You
Mm.
feel so good going to the gym early. You go to work, then you don't have to worry. You can worry about family after work.
Yeah,
You don't have to worry
definitely.
about got to go to the gym. Oh, I got to do this, got to do that. You get up, start your day well. You feel good.
Yeah,
Feel good.
definitely.
Uh,
Yeah, 100% agree with that, man. I guess the last thing I wanted to touch on today is if you were someone on the fence about working with myself and the More method, what would you tell them based on your experience or your own experience?
The results speak for itself as long as you have a crack.
Yeah,
If, like, you think, if you want that summer bod, why not just spend all spring having a crack?
yeah,
Just get out there and, like, it's 3 months of just ripping in,
hmm,
and then you can enjoy summer,
yeah,
looking, feeling your best.
yeah, definitely, yeah,
Have it,
definitely,
just get in there, and it's so worth it. So worth it, absolutely,
yeah,
for
cool,
sure.
man,
A
awesome.
healthy, a healthy body is a healthy mind.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It always starts with that stuff, and a lot of people try to do it the other way. I feel as though if you can get your training right, your eating right, your sleep right,
Yeah.
everything else takes care of itself to an extent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
No,
That's
so,
awesome, man.
that was that was one big thing that I learnt for sure.
Hmm.
Was you feel so
Yeah,
good.
that's good, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate your time today, mate. It's absolute
so
pleasure.
yes,
Obviously, the seeing the results and stuff over the last 16 weeks has been amazing, and I'm super proud of you and what you've accomplished, and now being able to take out into the real world
yeah.
and continue to grow on yourself, which is awesome. But no, really good, mate. I appreciate you sitting down today and going through this. It's been awesome.
Thank you, Ben. I'll start my next block soon.
Sounds good, mate.
Get even fitter. That'll be
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
Thanks so
yeah.
much.